Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for March 7th, 2026. So it's the day after that I put out that video. Already I see a whole bunch of weird cars driving down the street, cars I don't recognize, some black SUV too. Kind of came down the road and kind of came the same way I did, but parallel. Turned down the other street, came down, back around, came back up this street and back down my street. But I saw them and I looked at them when they went by. Are you lost? That's the look. Are you lost? But they kept going, and I see a lot of cars that I do not recognize going down the street. So somebody is, I don't know, they could be watching, or maybe they're lost. Maybe they're lost. Either way, at least that informative video got put out, because in this town, I found out that they don't even have an inspector for anything for this whole entire town. I went to the county judge in the past and I asked her, who is your person? She said, we don't have one. That's why these people can play in your face, because there's no one going to come and inspect them. Oh, well, they are now. They are now. But in the past, they were just playing with your money in your face in my town. Yeah. They did that to you because they knew they could. Because you wouldn't catch it or recognize it or anything like that. And you know what sucks is because when you go to that square right there, there's a lot of buildings right there, but it's like a ghost town. They're all empty and broken down and all that stuff. Those could have been businesses that other people had. And, you know, they went, they did the right thing. They got their tax stuff. They did the permits and all that stuff. But because this area is not well known, you know, most likely they put a lot of money in but didn't get a lot of money out of it, right? That's why I wonder, how do these places stay open? Because there's no business right here. But they're all gussied up like they are the shit, like they are the main business in this town. No, nobody's going there either. And that's when, you know, money laundering comes in, because we all know that they're stealing money from every person in this town. How are they? They're not, are they the billionaires that you think they are? Where's the money coming from? It's not coming from their businesses. It can't be. Do they have that much? If they do, then they should have all the required permits and everything you need to run these businesses. You know what? Since there is no inspector for this whole county to check up on anybody's stuff, that means that the restaurants here may not be complying either. They might not have all the proper licensures either. They probably haven't had their business inspected, or maybe they did, like when they opened it way back then, but haven't had an inspection since. That's scary, because you don't know what the hell is there. So that's how I see how the corruption here continues, because there's not even an inspector. There's not an inspector to check your water. And you know what? People, I have noticed that people were telling me, oh, our water here in Refugio is better than what you guys have over there. Are you sure? Because you don't have an inspector for this whole county. And if they are easily telling people, hey, your water is safe. Here in Woodsboro, when it's not, when it's freaking death water, what makes you think they're being honest with you in the whole county of Refugio? The only people who are possibly safe are the people that live on the outskirts who have like their own wells, right? Because they are in control of their own water. But for the city parts, no. They don't have somebody who is trained or qualified to even work the systems. You have to have, like, I think it's a bachelor's degree or better. I haven't met anybody in this town at all with even a bachelor's degree. I would love to meet that person. Maybe I can learn something from them. But they don't have that here. They don't have that here. So, anyways. They have those lawyer people that work in the county place. But even they don't know the things I know. Like, I can go look up everything about their job. But do you think they're going to look up anything about my job? No, they're done. They're doing their thing. Me, I like to look up other people's jobs and figure out what they do and whatever. That woman already told me that I am going to be their worst nightmare. She knew it off bat. I didn't say anything even to her either. But at least after meeting her, I realized that she is controlled by the people around here, so she also can't do anything to help anybody. Just like her opponent in the race here. They can't do anything to help you. I've already figured that out. Yeah. So all you can do is report the theft to the sheriff's department and the DA and anybody above them, so they know. And they have to do something about it. If they don't ever do anything about it, that means that they are part of the corruption. They're accepting money, they're doing the money laundering, tax evasion, all that stuff. All the way up to the DA. I'm not saying anybody any further than that because I have spoke to the senator that's in charge of this area, and he agrees. He sees there's a problem. So they're working behind the scenes doing something over there. But when it comes to the DA and down over here, yeah. If they're not looking into this theft, it's most likely that they're part of it, that they have received money or been in cahoots. Because, you know, they used that word on that last video recording, cahoots, right? Don't use that word if that's not what you mean, right? Because saying that a lot of people think you're in cahoots with someone, that's a dead giveaway. You should know better. But they don't. You know, they don't. Some people are just not smarter than others. They think they are. And they speak like they are, but they're not. So, yeah. I just wanted to talk about that today. And, I wonder if that video is too hard for people to understand. I hope not. I tried to explain it in the most basic way I could. You know, I do know I have to transfer that video to the playlist, but I do know that certain people are watching my videos and they're seeing what I've found. So, takes time. Everything takes time. I'm not worried about shit. I'm not worried about these people. I don't want to associate with anybody right here. Because they don't really got their minds all together. They're kind of something going on upstairs. I'm good. That kind of shit will rub off on you. I'm good. I am not... I do not want to associate with any of the people right here. I will say hello. You know. But I'm not down for them. No, something wrong happens, I'll just go. I'll go take a vacation somewhere. If I don't feel comfortable, I'll just, you know, jump in the trailer, take a vacation somewhere, and go somewhere for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. Who knows? Right? I'm kind of waiting for the weather to get better, but you know what? There's a lot of shit happening with the planetary alignment, so I'm a little bit kind of wary of that. Plus, with all this shit going on out there, who knows where it's safe to go camping anymore, really, right? I don't want to be hassled. So, I'm kind of thinking about it, but I could camp in the backyard. Ew, I don't want to because the bad energy is still here. The reason why I leave is because I feel that bad energy, that kind of demonic, weird stuff, you know? And when I feel that way, I just leave. I just go. You know? Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I'm just chilling. I just ate. You know what? I just ate. Yesterday I made samosas, right? If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. I didn't know how to fold them properly, so they look like egg rolls. But I had some samosas last night, and then, you know, I had extras. I had like 3 left, so I put them in the fridge, and then, you know, I warmed them up, and then I just had like some eggs this morning. I thought I could figure it out without looking at the video, but I couldn't. So I did look at the video now, but you know what? They're not still the same shape like I remember. They're supposed to be like a pyramid shape, but they're showing it like just triangle shape, you know, like the ones that people play the football. Like the finger football. It looks like that. I wanted the pyramid shape. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. You know, because that's why I bought the egg roll wraps. I bought egg roll wraps because I wanted to make samosas, you know. I already made the inside nice, tasty, but, you know. I only made 6. I still have a lot of wraps left. I'm thinking maybe to grate some carrots and some, what do you call those? Squash. And maybe stop off at the store and see if I could find some glass noodles in there. I don't know if they have that. They don't have very many cultural foods right here. It's because it's not... I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe they purchase according to their, you know, who buys what. Because when I go in there to look for stuff, I can't find shit that I want, that I like, you know. Let's see, another car that's going by. And it's funny because their windows are tinted, yes, but I could still see through some of them, and it's like they're freaking looking straight at this house when they pass by, and it's like, dude, I could see you, dummies. Why are you looking over here? And my house is the most plain. I don't have decorations. I don't have shit right here. My dog is out. Maybe they're looking at the dog. You know, I don't know, but I'm not interested in them. Anyways, that's all I have, you guys. It feels warm right now. It's kind of cloudy out and it feels warm. So we'll probably go to the store today. I'll probably pick up a couple things from the store and then take a nice cold shower because it's feeling warm, you know. I like to wear sundresses in this weather, but not around these people. They don't get it. And I don't get or trust them. So that's why I don't wear any of my nice stuff around. Some of it's alright, but no. Anyways, I'm with my doggies. Usually when we go like vacationing, I will wear the sundresses. Even when I walk with the doggies. Yeah, it's nice out. But not around here. I don't even walk the dogs around here. There's nowhere to walk your dogs. They got strays all over the place, cats and dogs. My dog will kill these animals. I cannot even do that. And it's not like I want her to. She's just aggressive with other animals. I can't help it, you know. There's nothing I can do about that. I try to teach her. She does listen, and she is on a leash at all times. My dogs are always on leashes. But, you know, it's like a daily thing. You got to work at it. She did very good today. We went on the walk this morning. I saw her spot some squirrels, but all she did was stand there and look with her ears up, and I'm like, just leave it, just with a really low voice. And she did. She was such a good girl. Yeah, so it's all right. She's doing good, slowly but surely, you know what I mean? Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. It's hot right here right now. I don't know if, oh, you know why? It's because the oven is still on. I gotta go turn it off. Sometimes I do that. And this takes a lot of electricity, but I mean, the electricity they think is gonna start going up. In other states where I was at, my electricity bill was higher, so it's, you know, so I'm gonna probably go there and I'm gonna turn it off. So I got the air on and the door open too, so I gotta figure it out. And the fan's up there on. I got a lot of electricity running, you know, but I mean, that's, I do what I want, you know, do what makes me feel good, you know, and yeah, it's not like I'm doing anything to anybody else, right? Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona, Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 7, 2026, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.